Good morning and welcome to today's restaurant networking group. My name is Howard Appel. I'm the founder and publisher of Today's Restaurant. And we are a group of vendors in the restaurant industry who are here to help each other grow our businesses and to help any restaurant owner, manager, or chef with any issues they might have. So if you'd like to join us as a member, or if you're a restaurant that would like to ask a question, give us a call at 561-620-8888 or go to our website at trnusa.com. And good morning, everybody. And before we start the official meeting, I just wanted to mention how things happen. As we all know, a lot of us participated in the Florida Restaurant Show. And this week, I got a call from somebody who I actually met at the hotel we were staying at. And he gave me a whole advertising program for the year. So you never know what's going on behind the scenes, even if it doesn't happen immediately. So keep those cards and letters coming and follow up on those leads that we got. So anybody having a good welfare they want to say? John, you want to tell us you have your trivia question for today?
Oh gosh, you know what? I totally forgot about it. I guess it doesn't have to be for
what
food,
are you
right?
talking about? You forgot.
It's been a crazy week. I've got so many things I'm working on. I can come up with one. You want it right now?
You want to circle back around? Circle back around,
we circle
John?
back around. Yeah.
You can go look it up while I'm going to let Melina go first this morning because she's got to leave a little early. So Melina, just start us off with the intros.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Sorry I'm so casual. As we all mentioned, it is cold, and so I threw on my hoodie and I have a client installation, so I appreciate going first. I'm Melina Oliva. I'm with Direct Processing Network, and what we do is point-of-sale systems and payments for businesses. We specialize in these systems for restaurants. We work with restaurants of all sizes, of all types, whether it's quick service, full service, fast casual, you name it, we can help you. One differentiator that I'll mention between us and other people that do what we do is that we don't just have one solution and, just kind of stick everyone with a one size fits all cookie cutter system. We actually sit down with the restaurant owner and we find out what their needs are, what their concerns are, so that way we can tailor their solution to fit their specific business's needs. Because even if it's a restaurant, as I mentioned, obviously we all know not all restaurants function the same. They don't all need the same thing. You can reach me at moliva@floridapayments.com. And you can give us a call at 855-955-6111. We're located in Miami, but we help businesses all across the U.S., Canada, and Puerto Rico. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Kevin, why don't you and John, let John look up his trivia question.
Yeah, he's got his head down, so I think that's what's happening.
Yeah. Well, I've got other subjects between sports and history and geography.
Okay. You want me to go first? You want to do one real quick?
Yeah, here's an easy one. What is the least populated state?
Alaska.
No.
Greenland.
They're not a state yet.
That's good.
How about Kansas?
Montana.
Montana or Utah?
Nope.
Kansas?
No.
One of the Dakotas.
No.
Wow.
Maine.
Rhode Island.
Nebraska.
No.
Well, this has
Puerto
to be
Rico.
a trick question. It has to be a trick question.
It's not a trick question.
Nevada.
Nope. You're
Okay.
dancing all around it.
Oh,
Oh, a little hint.
Delaware.
Nope. Delaware's on the East Coast.
How about Idaho?
You're dancing all around it.
Oh,
Mine.
man.
When you think of
Oh.
cowboy boots, not Texas, but
Oklahoma.
Wyoming. There you go.
There you
Wyoming
go.
is
Who
the
said
least
that? Who said
populated
that?
state in the union.
Yeah,
I
see, it's
see.
populated. Nobody even knows about it.
Yeah.
I think that's where Bear Mountain is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Isn't that where Bear Mountain is? The one that was in that movie?
I know there's a Bear
That's
Mountain
where
in
people go to
California.
ski.
Is that
There's one in
Brokeback
California, Bear
Mountain?
Mountain.
Was that the movie?
Yeah.
Close Encounters.
Okay, so I'm going to go on to my spiel here, if that's okay.
Sure.
Bring
Steal the
us
show,
back
Kevin.
to-
Go ahead.
All right, strategic supply chain partners. What do? We go out and we negotiate way better distribution agreements for our clients. We negotiate landed cost improvements, manufacturer deviated prices. So we tackle both sides of the distribution equation. We're reducing costs from distributor to the client on that side of it, and also the manufacturer pricing to the distributor, averaging 10% save for our clients. Currently, we are the last two RFPs that we're engaged in right now. One is 12.4% save. The other is 11.3% save. So it's actually a little bit better than our average. And once we've tackled that and we get that whole thing going, then we start looking at all the other lines on the profit and loss statement, and try to help our clients with additional savings in other categories, some of which comes from relationships with the TRN members here on the call. Interestingly, we had a request. There's a class action lawsuit that is generated around center of the plate proteins from COVID. There is a settlement that has been a class action lawsuit settlement that has been put together. We were approached to be a facilitator. So any company that's out there that overpaid on their center of the plate proteins through the COVID and post-COVID period are now eligible for settlement money. We were approached by a private equity group that has a legal firm that is actually managing that. So now we have that as an available offer to all of our clients, as well as anybody that's on this call or anybody watching the call. There is no cost out of pocket to participate. And I believe the settlement amount is around $850 million that have been set aside. And this is with companies like Tyson's Chicken, Purdue, Hormel, Smithfield, JBS. So pretty much any of the center of the plate protein manufacturers in the U.S. they basically got caught. So anyway, so that's just another area that we've been able to really help our clients with. And so I wanted to make sure that you all were aware of that. If you want to check us out, we're at www.ssc.partners. My phone number is on the screen. We don't charge a fee for what we do. We just basically go find money and we share in the savings that we find. If you have any questions, let me know. I look forward to talking with anybody that has some interest.
Okay.
Kevin, I
Thanks,
want to
Howard.
thank you for reaching out yesterday, and
Sure.
I look forward to continuing our conversation.
It was a great conversation, Bruce. Thank you.
Oh, and thank you too, Terry. It was great speaking with you last week as well. There she is.
Yeah, I want to get I don't know if I have your email.
Oh, well, let me put it in the chat.
It'll all be in the spreadsheet. All right. Let's go to Al. You in the car? You still there? He's in the tunnel in Las Olas. Let's go to John Bunn.
Good morning, everyone. Nice brisk morning. My name is John Bunn with the Bunn Company. We manufacture a machine that can secure all your bundles, no matter what it is, from takeout foods to third-party deliveries, newspapers, magazines, laundry, printed material, banknotes, literally anything cannot be duplicated by hand. So you can actually teach your customers to look at the knot and make sure it's not been tampered with. Give us a shout, 1-800-222-BUNN. Our website is buntyco.com. That's spelled BUNNTYCO.com. And our email is info@buntyco.com. Thank you.
Hey, thank you. Bill, good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, my name is Bill Clement. I'm with Wise Energy Solutions, and what I do is I'm a energy broker. We take people's gas bills, electric bills. Gas is deregulated here in Florida, and so we take their bills and give them anywhere from 15 to 25% discount on their bill every month. And we just helped a customer save $182 on their bill every month. Did a 5-year contract. You can add up the totals there. It was really, really exciting for him. He had taken over the business from his dad. So I'm still getting people from the restaurant show myself. I never got that list. I don't know if I'm eligible for it because I signed up during December for this year's, but I went to the show. I was not aware of TRN at the time. But anyway, if I could have that list, that would be awesome. Again, the numbers, you can reach me at bill@wiseenergysolutions.com, and my phone number is 813-455-4079. And just educate people that gas is deregulated in Florida. Because at the show, probably about 90% of the people had no idea of the restaurant owners that gas is deregulated. So the utility companies and the suppliers are robbing them blind.
All right. Hey, just so you know, Bill, that list that I was talking about, that you're talking about, was reserved for the people who had arranged to be in our aisle prior to the show. And they submitted all their leads to us, and we collated them and sent them out. So next year, you can be included in our aisle.
Awesome. Thank you.
Ian, good morning.
Hey, good morning, everybody. My name is Ian. I'm with Miami Prime Seafood. We offer fresh seafood to the state of Florida, mostly on Orlando, Miami-Dade, Broward, and Florida Keys, West Palm Beach as well. We are partnered up with Boogie Bread as well. We're doing pretty much seafood, what we've always done. And then Boogie Bread is a company where it's based out of Croatia. They've expanded all throughout Europe and Spain. They only use salt water and flour in their recipe. There's no GMOs. The flour is like type 1 flour, so it's one of the safest, healthiest flours you can get without being gluten-free. And we've been partnered up with them, and we've been distributing their bread throughout Florida as well.
How do you
You can
go
reach us at, what was that?
how do you go to market? Do you have salespeople on the road?
Not really. We pretty much just word of mouth. I do all the marketing myself. And then pretty much it's been word of mouth ever since. I've never really got into the digital side.
Okay, so you want to give us your phone number?
Yep, my phone number is 786-202-6615. And we have a website as well, Miami Prime Seafood. I'm at www.miamiprimeseafood.com.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, Howard,
Thank you.
Howard, if
Yes.
I may, real quick, something that I learned, Ian, you might like to know this, because I've actually started in our home, we started grinding our own wheat berries because of the problems in flours and stuff. But I just learned something new, and y'all may want to write this down and look at it. It's called L-cysteine. It's spelled C-Y-S-T-E-I-N-E. And it's there's another acronym that's E43. And if you read and research this, in our flours as a binding agent and a filler, they're putting in hog hair, human hair. is ground up and put in our flowers. So
Wow.
for those people that are doing their own berries and everything, what's happening, I'm not trying to be political or anything. I never really listened to Robert Kennedy and that, but I tell you what, he's pulling a lot of this stuff out. It's coming to light. And it's a lot of these problems why people have health problems. So take a look at it and promote this, that it's healthier flour and things that you're doing. Because it's a wonderful thing. And it's just like, you can't believe what you see there. It's amazing.
No, absolutely. I agree with you 100%. The other day I was home and I started selling the sourdough bread, going around and giving the sales pitch for it. I get home and my wife has a loaf of sourdough bread from Publix. And I just tell her, do me a favor and read me the ingredients.
Yep.
And I think there was over 16 different ingredients inside that bread. And I said, wow, how is it possible that there's so many ingredients when the simplest, recipe in the world is injected with so many different things, and it's for no reason. It's at the end of the day, it doesn't preserve it any longer. It doesn't make it look fresh. It's just to kill us.
Yeah. And I'm not promoting the product, but we just bought ourselves a mock mill, and it's a wonderful piece of equipment. It sits on your counter. It's all wood and everything, and it does the flour fast. So if you want to do your own wheat berries, you can buy organic, just research where to get it. And it's so much healthier for you. Your digestive tract and everything changes. And it's unbelievable what it does for you.
I'm gonna look that up and let them know. Thank you.
Thank you for that, John.
Yeah,
Awesome.
thanks, John.
Thank you, John.
I'll be placing my orders with you.
I want 20 pounds of ground wheat flour, please.
Yeah. No, I
I'll
want
tell you,
John.
it really is amazing. If you really start researching some of the stuff, it'll blow your mind. It's just unbelievable. And the flavor is so much better.
I can't wait to try it.
Okay, let's go to the frozen north with Jeff.
Over here, got my hood on over here. Hey, happy Friday, everybody. My name's Jeff Wells. I'm with Plastridge Insurance. I'm part of the Hospitality Risk Consultants Division. We specialize in insurance for the hospitality. We work with over 500 restaurants, mostly in South Florida, but nationwide. Anywhere from the build-out phase, builder's risk policy, temporary liability, to all the operating policies, general liability, liquor liability, property, workers' comp, you name it. So if you have any clients that think they're paying too much, put them in touch with me. I'd be happy to form a zero obligation policy review. I can point out any notable exclusions or anything that they might not know that's in their policy. So give me a call. My number is 310-625-3390, or shoot me an email at jwells@plastridge.com. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. Bruce, good morning.
Good morning. My name is Bruce Silver, and the name of my company is Employers HRX, and our focus is on providing human resource solutions to small and mid-sized companies. And part of what I do and what I've been doing since 1983 is we help businesses with their group health insurance issues. And right now I'm working with a landscape company with 55 employees. And landscape companies can be a real challenge because many of their workers don't want health insurance at all. And then you have the staff, and they want health insurance. So it's trying to walk a fine line to come up with a program that'll satisfy the low-paid employees that aren't interested in health insurance, and then the staff that wants great health insurance. We don't leave any stone unturned. We've gone out to the standard markets. We've also provided quotes for self-insured programs, which, if you got a young, healthy group, which they do, there can be some significant savings in addition to going to a number of PEOs that provide extremely affordable health insurance options. So if you know of any business or franchise that is trying to attract and retain great employees by providing great benefits, I'm your guy. Bruce Silver. My phone number is 561-843-4333. And my email is bruce.silver@hrxnetwork.com. And I hope everybody stays warm.
Thank you. Stephanie, good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Sorry I missed the first half. I am glad I was able to make it on the call though today. My name is Stephanie. My father, Mark, and I, we run Brilliant Computers. Locally, we're in South Florida, but we're able to assist people all over the world using secure remote technology. We can do help desk type stuff, business email, hosting and support, online backup, SaaS backup. So like OneDrive, your business email, point in time, retention, things like that. Security, managed security, managed PC monitoring, just to check and make sure that the actual computer is not, ready to cook itself. And so we're really able to help with basically anything IT. When in doubt, reach out. You can open up a ticket by emailing support, SUPPORT, @brilliantcomputers.com. And the best phone number to reach us is 561-877-1119. That's our general number.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, of course. Thanks.
Al, good morning.
Good morning, everyone. I've been away for 2 weeks. I'm back. My name is Al Canber. I'm a hands-on restaurant coach. I help restaurants save 5 to 7% on their profit. If they're doing $1 million, I can find $100,000 within their books. I specialize on startup business and people who wants to come over and open their new location. And I work closely with Azalia and Milena. Don't work with her husband, Jose. Milena is good. And I'm here to help. My phone number is 305-299-5171. My email is al@silverspoonmia.com. Thank you and happy Friday.
All right, thank you. Let's go to Randy. Good morning.
Hello, everybody. Good morning. Randy Pumputis here with Oris Payroll, formerly Heartland Payroll, coming to you from one of my clients, Bond Coffee. Very exciting. We just launched in January a whole revamped payroll HR solution for employers looking to include handbooks, E-Verify, anything and everything that a small to mid-sized, large restaurateur is looking for. It's all served within our solution. We do not sell insurance. However, our network of insurance partners, such as Jeff from Plastridge, is huge. We can now insure through our partners, not only benefits, workers' comp, GL, everything's tied into payroll. Molina, we now have open architecture for all POS systems since we are an individual payroll company. Basically, there's nothing we cannot handle in the employer-employee space. It can be reached at 585-622-2993, and I'll include my information in the chat. Glad to be back. Stay warm, everybody.
Happy to have you back.
Thank you. Terry Ark, good morning.
I'm hoping you all can hear me because they're still out there, my landscaper. I have a lot of things I wanted to mention today. Holidays were really crazy. So now that all that is over, I'm moving forward. And again, I want to make sure that all the restaurants out there know that Steve Geller is awesome and helping you to keep you with your cash flow through your ups and downs and helping you move to the next level. And so that's what he helped me do. I hope you can hear me. Also, I got to be, yes, can you hear me?
Yes.
I also have been elected as on a board of one of my organizations, which helps me to get as of January. I think I probably should get off now. Can you hear me?
We can.
Yes.
All right.
I wanted to show off some things. So if anybody's looking for very inexpensive things for their restaurant, great little things, all under $1. Full color imprints on items such as a donut box, popcorn box, candy box, pillow boxes, all that kind of stuff. These are great for somebody with a tight budget. And I'll leave it at that. 561-308-1393.
Okay, thank you. Steve Geller, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Steve Geller, Leasing Solutions, Palisades, New York. Chilly Palisades, New York at 29 degrees. Not much cooler than Florida.
Yikes.
Yes, that's what I'm hearing. I'm in the commercial finance business, and I work with companies to obtain financing, $5,000 up to $2.5 million plus, principally equipment, but I can do working capital, invoice factoring, and I can do all types of credit. And I'm just as an example, I'm looking at a $300,000 deal for a startup, juicy something, Jamaican patty franchise company here in New York. But I have a partner who will do business acquisitions and startups. So I'm going to show it to that person. And I can do a lot of different things, a lot of different credit. I work nationwide. Phone number is 845-362-6106. Thank you. Stay warm.
Okay, let's see, who did I miss? Matt, how did I miss Matt?
Hey guys, how are you doing today? Yes, that is the topic, the chilliness. I have a heater under my desk, so I'm nice and toasty now. Well, the heating element in our office broke like years ago, and like they said they were trying to get a part. A year went by and they couldn't find a part, so we all just bought space heaters. We're like, fine, we turn them on like 4 times a year. It's rather than buying that, so we've gone that way. Anyway, guys, I am your resident headhunter. We have been recruiting for hospitality and other industries for over 30 years. We have offices throughout the country. We probably have about 8 or 9 boots on the ground throughout Florida. So any of your clients who lose a manager, instead of them starting their search, we have them in our database. We do also work on contingency, so they don't pay until they hire. And we work personally with them. We try to find out what their culture is like. And so when we are speaking to our candidates, we get to know our clients and get to know who is going to fit with who. So it's basically a relationship. We help their businesses grow, and hopefully they can grow to as large as where they hire their own recruiter and they don't need us anymore. And that's kind of the accomplishment there. www.ehsrecruitingcompany.com. I'm Matt Freed, 941-993-7610. I'm a senior recruiter and a trainer here. So if any of your clients want some tips on what's happening with, say, Indeed right now, just introduced AI to its search and to its ad and its candidate platform. So we've been in touch very closely with Indeed, and we're a beta tester for it. So when it comes out, it'll be something huge. So that's what we do. Anyway, give me a call, send me a company that needs help.
Matt, give me your phone number again.
941-993-7610. Bruce, I did get a message from corporate that you called and left a message. We will be in touch early next week.
Looking forward, Matt.
Outstanding. All right, guys, have a great weekend.
Hey, Matt, I had a visitor this morning in the 9 o'clock group who is an unemployed food and beverage manager looking for a position.
Where is he?
He's in Tampa.
But he'll relocate any place.
Is that something you can help him with?
I got lots of jobs in Tampa right now. Have them send me a resume. Just shoot me a text and we'll get in touch with them. I'll see what I can do.
I'll send you his contact information.
Outstanding.
Goes to show you how valuable this group can be.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I agree.
Matt and his team is exceptional at what they do.
We have clients all throughout Florida. I mean, we work with Landry's, Tommy Bahamas, to Burger King's, we work with Healthcare Services Group. We really helped staff up Healthcare Services Group during the pandemic when all they needed just a lot of kitchen people, because our senior citizens homes really took a hit. So yeah, we've branched into engineering, law, IT. We've just kind of realized over the years that the truest term of headhunter. That's what we do. Thank you, Kevin.
Okay, I'll get it to you. Let's see, Ben, good morning.
Hey, sorry I'm late. My computer doesn't tell me when a notice has come in anymore. So, I'm Ben Fisher, CEO of Zivzo Marketing Group, and we do marketing from porta potty companies to heart and lung transplant surgeons and a lot of restaurants in between. And same thing as I said last time. We pay fees if you send us people that we end up making a deal with. And my phone number is 301-801-5476. Email ben@zivzo.com. Anybody have any questions?
Hey, Ben, it's
Yeah.
Stephanie. Later this afternoon, once I'm back, I'll shoot you a text. I could potentially help you with that notification issue.
I know we did it before, and it just keeps going back to the old problem.
Well, I'll see what I could do to help you. All right.
Okay.
Hey, Betty, interesting article that Howard posted on Facebook.
Which one was it? I forgot.
I don't know. I forgot it too.
Isn't that interesting then?
It
was interesting at the time.
Ben has submitted some articles to us that we found very informative, and we did post one. It was Monday morning, I believe.
Yeah.
And so, if anybody in the group has an article that they feel would benefit the industry, we're open to looking at it and posting it anytime you want to do that. For the purposes of the Monday morning email blast, it can be anywhere north of 700 words. And if you want it to be in the newspaper, try to keep it between 500 and 600 words. So, I invite you all to do that. And don't worry about editing. I've got an editor who will do that, and we call her the co-pilot.
And it was an interesting picture too. You hadn't combed your hair that morning.
I didn't send the picture. What picture did you send, Terry? The one when I was in high school?
Yeah.
With all that hair?
Yeah.
That's the picture?
I had that too.
What else do you have of me, Steve?
If you grew a nice beard, you can get a job during the holiday season.
Holy cow.
All right, let's go to Terry, TRN Terry.
Yes.
Yeah, hold on. I see John Marinette coming on and off. All right,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Is he on?
No.
Okay, well, I'll hurry. Matt, the gentleman that was here this morning in the 9 o'clock group, I get a lot of information and stuff for job openings, but I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to let you have it because I'm super busy with my team and trying to get the leads done. So you go for it, and he can do he was a chef too, so I don't think you're going to have a problem.
Okay.
That's number one. Randy, since you changed over, your company's different, send me a press release with a logo, please. And I'll get that in. I can get it into February if I get it within the next few days. All right.
Done.
To do, because people read that religiously and they get a lot of info out of there. Okay, so what I do is just kind of find everybody leads of what's coming in, monthly reports, very valuable, especially to the Florida Restaurant Association, who sign up a lot of their people. They thank us. We get a lot of memberships, they tell us, from your lead report. Soon as something's going to open up, they call them, they email them, and they join the Florida Restaurant Association, which is a big plus for them and a nice little perk for us, just to know that it's helping. So I get dozens of leads every single day, plus the people that are out searching for them. And we put together a report that you get right around the first of every month in an Excel spreadsheet from Key West to the Panhandle. And if anybody wants to do my spiel at any time, feel free. And we give you owners' names, phone numbers, email addresses, which now I found another place where I can go. It costs again, but that's okay, because now I can actually get more actual owners' email addresses and personal phone numbers, which you couldn't get before. So that's a lot of help. At any rate, and we give you a lot about what's going on, time frame, anywhere from 50, 60 to 90, and then everything that's open, soft opening on the top, with anything you want to know. If you want a sample report, email me, Terry@trnusa.com.
You want to see a sample, go to our website, trnusa.com/leads.
Oh yeah, I forgot that. We updated.
Take you right to a sample.
Yep, that's exactly right.
Terry, do you use LexisNexis?
I'm sorry?
Do you use LexisNexis?
No.
Okay, I'll send you that information. They're a good source of information.
Great. I'll give it to
Terry, on that, are you using Zoom Info?
Of course.
Okay.
Thank you.
Just throwing it out there. I got a count. I'll let people use it.
Oh no, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot, and not a lot you have to pay for. So it's
Zoom Info's been trying to get me to sign up with them. They contact me a lot.
I used to use Zoom Info. They're double the money of Seamless AI, which is the same thing, and I'm very happy with Seamless AI. Saves you, I think, what is Zoom now? 4,000 a month, 5,000 or a year? It's a year, $5,000, and is it?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
For us right now, people have so much need for IT that our phones are ringing. Mark and I both don't have time to sit and call out to clients right now at the moment, unless we're following up on existing cases, which is
You're all word of
wonderful thing.
Yeah, you're word of mouth for sure. You guys are swamped.
It's awesome. We're like right at the level like where we're able to take on new clients, help people with hardware stuff, but we can still manage our organizations. Of course we can always make room. The entire IT environment is scalable within reason. There's always tools to make larger workloads easier, but I feel grateful, and yeah, they were going crazy trying to contact me for a while. Zoom Info.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's really worth it, but it's a lot. I mean, it is a lot.
Anybody have any information you want to impart now? Good and welfare. Any comments you want to make about anything?
Well, Howard. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, John.
I mentioned it a couple times in the past that if we got a few minutes here, bring up like a wants and needs segment of the show. So if anybody's got any wants or needs.
Yeah, but it's got nothing to do with this.
What's that?
It's got nothing to do with food service.
You got everything to do with food service, whatever they want. Oh, what you want, mean?
Howard, what a character. John, why don't you take over this segment?
Well, if you want, we'll just pick on anybody. Let me know if there's a want or a need that can improve your business or just something you need, a problem you need to solve.
Hey, you want to hear the jobs I got open? If any of you guys got people who are looking for jobs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, Columbia Restaurant. They need chefs in St. Augustine and Tampa. They need managers. I need a marketing professional here in Sarasota for Duval's. I have IHOP managers, and I don't know if anyone knows this, but IHOP general managers are making $100,000. So a young person getting into the industry, not quite sure where they want to be. IHOPs from Clearwater to Miami are hiring at anywhere between $50,000 and $70,000 for managers. Miller's Ale Houses, I need those throughout the west coast of Florida. I got an executive chef in Boca Raton for Mia Rosebud. I need a baker and a pastry chef in St. Pete. Going down the list, Ocean Properties in Key West and in Sunset Key, which is a beautiful resort, both need managers. Going down the list and trying to get more on the West Coast. I need 60 Vines, which is in Miami. They need a restaurant manager and a sous chef. Fort Lauderdale.
I got somebody actually, a sous chef that I can connect you with for 60 Vines.
Beautiful. That's great. That's and Shooters. Anybody know Shooters? They need a culinary director and a sous chef.
The guy in the 9 o'clock for sure.
I was actually trying to see what I'm looking for in Tampa. I know in Ellington I have a Woody's River Rue. Some of you may know that. Sarasota, I have jobs on Siesta Key, the most famous beach in the country, at the Baja Club and the Beach Club. And that's just an example of what I have in Florida. I mean, anybody have have friends who need help or need jobs or just looking. That's just a segment of Florida. So there you go, John.
That's a good start.
There you go.
Yeah, I run a manufacturing company, as most of you know, and anything we can personally do off of steel or aluminum, let us know. We've come up with inventions we never thought of a year ago. Culligan came to us and said, we need something that's easier to put our conditioners in our vehicles to hold them. So we did these Culligan platforms. So if you need transportation, anything like that. I'm having lunch with Azalea on Monday. And we brought a deal thanks to her. I got her on a broker deal on the tiki boats that you see at Bayside. So they're selling that.
Oh my gosh.
So that's why I do that. Once I find out a want or need, I've got so many connections, like most of us do, that I could probably fulfill that want and need, whatever it is. And you might be calling me 2 hours later after I had the drive down to Florida. I love it when people call me. It makes my drive go quicker. I can even show you how to start your own networking club if you want. Just like this one.
Yeah, that's a great thing to do every week, John. And I remember you mentioned that and we haven't done it. And I think it was just a matter of forgetting about it.
No, it's a question of timing.
Well, then let's cut everything.
Yeah.
Gotta have the time.
Important. That's an important thing to do. Look what just happened. We got people jobs and all kinds of things. So that's really, I think that matters a lot.
I have a request or a proposal, I guess you'd say. So with my energy, the way I get paid is when I bring a restaurant or a group of restaurants to the suppliers, because I basically I wholesale. So give you an example. If you have a Tico bill, Tico still remains your distributor and they monitor your meter. But if I get like he was saying a minute ago, an IHOP restaurant in Tampa, I can go directly to the 9 suppliers in the state of Florida and get a wholesale price from them and come back with a proposal to the customer, whoever that is, the owner, franchisee, or corporate. So I would propose that if anybody brings me a lead, I have no problem with sharing 25% of that revenue that I get from the suppliers back to you, I average anywhere from $15 to $2,000 according to how long the contract is. We usually sign a 3-year to 5-year contract with customers, and that would depend on how much I would get back from the supply company that we make the contract with. So I would have no qualms at all with sharing with you the sending me a lead, and if the lead follows through and we get a contract with that person, I would be more than willing to write you a check, put you as a 1099, and write you as a check for 25% of my profit on that.
Nice.
Very nice.
Anybody else have anything they want to bring up?
Well, I have something that I read this morning that I thought was, if it's true, it's revolutionary. There's a company called Donut Labs. They also own Verge motorcycles, and they have a battery that can last 100 years, and it's screen printed out of titanium. So if this is true and it does what they say it can do, this is going to be revolutionary.
Big eye, don't get it.
Wow. And Howard, let me just give you for instance on what I did this week. One person, fraternity brother of mine's wife runs Living Senior Citizen Center. I've got her very interested in getting in with SSC. Haven't had time to even tell Kevin about it. So she went on to tell me about what she does. And they're building 4 new medical buildings in the next year and a half. I said, well, who's going to do your building? And she goes, well, we talked to one person. I go, what about Shield Sexton out of Indianapolis? She goes, I know of them. My brother works there, so I gave him that lead. So there's a big possibility they could be building those 4 buildings. And then I said, well, what about billboards? My specialty. She goes, we're going to need some billboards in probably 3 to 6 months. I've got a marketing person already on it. So one lead from a fraternity brother I haven't talked to in 40 years has got me 3 leads that are going to generate money probably through all 3 of those leads. So that's why I always ask, what is it you need? I can be the what is it you need guy, and I can help you out find something that'll solve that problem.
John, how about the equipment finance for that medical center?
I'll put you in touch with her. How's that?
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Great.
John, you don't look that old.
I'm 62. I'm old.
I may lose connectivity as I go into this parking garage, but I'm going to try and stay connected.
Okay.
I'm looking for anybody who's going to the, I'm looking for anybody who's thinking about going to the New York show in March.
I am.
They're bugging me about space.
I'm going, Steve, but I don't want to.
But you're not going to take a booth.
Yeah.
My personal thought is that more credibility if you have a booth, even attracting vendors.
How much they charge for a booth there?
Pardon me? Oh, Steve would know. I don't know.
How much do they charge for a booth?
Maybe $5,000 or $6,000.
Right.
Yeah.
Travis.
You're not in with Terry Lena?
Well, yeah, I have to speak to Terry again. She was waiting to get the approval from our company. And I have a working capital company that wants to come in with me as well.
Oh, well.
So, and if anyone's going just as an attendee, if I sign up for a booth, I can get you a free pass.
That's on the 8th through the 10th of March.
Yeah, I think so.
And it's real easy. And I said it before, it's real easy to in lieu of staying in New York, you stay in Port Imperial, Weehawken, New Jersey, You can take the ferry across. It's an 8-minute ride right to the Javits Center. And you avoid the parking, the headache of New York City, the safety of New York City, and a congestion pricing fee that you have to pay. So New Jersey is a great spot. There's a Marriott Residence Inn right there at the ferry dock, close to Newark Airport.
New Jersey.
I have a question for Matt. I posted an article on our Facebook page, our private Facebook page for the group, and I want to know if you came across this. The Generation Z, people looking for jobs, are bringing their parents to the interview. And did anybody see that?
Yeah, I saw you sent it to me.
I have feedback for that, which is really interesting. So Troy, my husband's a hairstylist. He said just over the last little bit, the way that teenagers have been like clinging to their parents he's like, I will do an older teenager, like 15, 16, 17, and they're like reaching for mom. He said, but not everybody's like that, but he's seeing more commonly. Like it seems like that kind of fits the same bill, right? Like going to get your hair done, like going to do all these things. Like going to an interview, though, I mean, that's kind of, mom should stay in the car.
And if you saw Landman last week, when the Florida went into the admissions office and got her daughter's dormitory change. That was a funny
Reminds
scene.
me of Step Brothers when they went in for the interview.
Well, you know, we could take this back to the bread they're eating in reality. Growing up, you know, the amount of dysfunction among the youth and the inability to fly, the inability, you know, or the Gen Z or the Gen X not raising the kids differently. It's an interesting that's happening. What we're seeing is what I can add to that is the issues that we're having, the issues that companies are having them once they're hired. It's been about 10 years since I ever heard a manager get on the phone to me and say they don't want to work weekends. And I'm in the restaurant industry. And when you have someone say, I want a restaurant management job, but I don't want to work on, you know what? I still understand I can't work on Sundays. Yes, there are those people out there. And you know what? And there are companies that will be cool with that. If I say I need to be off on the Sabbath, I don't think I'll get the same reaction. But it's interesting. You're getting that. You're getting these needs of the younger people. They need their break. They need their space. They need their time, and the thing that they're asking for.
They need their safe room, man. They need their safe room.
Yeah, and they're so sensitive. It's like the amount of things that they think are offensive. It's like that wasn't offensive. That was a review.
Man, I think you can blame it on the trophy awards for 5th place. You know, I mean, it's ridiculous.
I'm so proud of my daughter. My daughter, you know, we're raising her to be just, I mean, there were kids bullying her at the beginning of the school year, and she was like, Mommy, she's like, someone so called me ugly. She said, but I think I'm kind of pretty. And like we were really like reassuring to her, like, yes, don't let anybody bring you down. She just got the role of Michael. She's 6 years old in a play of Peter Pan Jr. And she's, you know, just showing me and proving to me that, like, you know, confidence, bravery,
At age, that's
independence,
self-esteem.
that like it is totally possible. And when you see it and you keep like feeding that fire of confidence, that it really can continue to grow. And I also see her at school coming home snuffed out sometimes, and the sit down, look forward, pay attention, do it now, do it like this, you know, that can really have a very strong effect on bright, shining kids, you know, well-being. And so right now, like, I think a lot of us parents, you know, young kids need to be aware of what is putting out your child's fire and how to keep that light shining bright while also teaching them to be brave and protect themselves and, you know, be respectful and all these important things. I mean, I do know a lot of people that are like my cousin's age, like 10, 15, or I guess that doesn't help you. They're, like the 15 to like 25-year-old age, where it's like you say, anything that is slightly or could be taken offensive, that it really is felt that offensive. Whereas, back in my day, we made a lot of jokes and used an R word for people that are other-minded as just like, hey, that I don't like that. So we'd use the word but now, we're way more mindful as like a culture, because one, we kind of know better. It's been put out in our face like, hey, that's not very considerate. But it can just be simply that, you know what? I didn't like the way that felt, instead of just this like big freak out or hiding away. A lot of isolation, video games, phones. I mean, we really need to get out and socialize and look at people in the face again.
And that's exactly when I looked into that article, and I'm kind of shifting to another one that I was reading about, like Gen X is like rugged independence, and this next and we helicopter parents, and that we were the kids who were out until late and this and that. And the younger generation, they spend all their time inside. They're not as strong as interacting with people. They get very nervous in an interaction kind of thing. They're doing their and then now we have the video interviews, and yeah, mom is in the room or dad is in the room with those cases. And that's where a lot of you are seeing the parental help. Like you'll see, you'll have a young person on the job, and then they'll be doing, oh, I need 55,000. And health benefits. That's what these interviews are looking like. And when you really dig into it, it's maybe not, mom holding my hand as I walk into the interview, but it's more of those video interviews, and it's a family, it's a family event now, a video interview with the young person, because they talk about it. And whereas we just went out and came home, hey, Dad, I got a job at the fishing house over there. I'm a busboy. Oh, good job. You walked in there, you shook the hand, you looked him in the eye. They're still holding their parents' hand, and a lot of it is social interaction.
Absolutely. None of the kids these days go outside. I mean, I have 3 kids. I know exactly what this. My oldest is 9 and my youngest is 4. And I was literally talking about this with my wife last night. I said, we're different. We teach our kids that, we don't mind to say, hey, you look ugly, you're this, because when somebody goes to school and tells them, hey, you're ugly or this, you're like, that doesn't bother me. My mom calls me ugly, or, and they know they're not ugly, but it's just the whole fact of getting these kids. And I spend every day a couple hours outside, bike, skateboards, being outside. And we live in a community where none of the kids go outside. Everybody's stuck upstairs. Their parents don't let them outside. They rather be on a tablet. I mean, and that's something that we need to change, I guess, the way that we're growing these kids, because today it's more convenient to throw an iPad in somebody's face and say, here, shut up and don't bother me, than to say, hey, let me take some time and show you a little bit how the world is and not suffer. So when you get to the future.
Ian, you're absolutely right. I see 3-year-olds with these tablets now, and I'm going like,
it's
really?
ridiculous. I mean, it's ridiculous. My kids have tablets in the cars for long trips if, they want to watch a movie or something like that. But at home during the day, here and there, it just doesn't exist. And, and that's, I feel like we're losing the people. We're losing our community. We're losing our, this face-to-face connection. I'm very old school.
I'd go in and check on them. My mom's like sleeping, and, my daughter's there with the phone. And it's like, just one of those things that it's like, I know she's with someone, that I'm not like working and she's sitting, by herself in the living room watching TV. It's better to have someone around. But at the same time, it's like these kids need arts and crafts. They need to play on a playground. She's going to be swimming once a week now. And her demeanor, just since I've started picking her up this week from like a full day of activities, has improved so much. And I mean, we really need to be aware of our kids. We get so distracted, so busy. People get so distracted, so busy. I've talked to parents where you say like, oh, I'm concerned that, my kid did this today. And they're like, oh, I'm just lucky if my kid eats, and it's like, hey.
Another thing they're missing out of this, it's the art of contemplation. We can sit still. I can sit on a bus and not do anything.
Yes.
Forget about going to the bathroom. I mean, there's so many things that I just, like just sitting there doing nothing, waiting for something. There's so much time. Think about it as a kid waiting for the bus. You're just not doing anything. Sitting on the bus, you're not doing anything. And
And it doesn't bother me.
we think and we have our own decisions on it. When you're just everything is dictated by that little tab, by your little screen, you don't have time to really. You don't give yourself time. We were forced to do nothing or all sorts of sections throughout our day. Now every day is filled up with some sort of distraction, entertainment.
Then
And
you
there's
add
always
on,
something
then you add
to
on,
do.
Well, it's the algorithms that won't let them leave the phone. So they're
then-
spending
and then
5,
you-
6 hours on the phone.
On top of everything else, they do the screen at school. They do iReady. They do whatever like is required of them. They do their testing on the dang screens now. They do from a smart board instead of the teacher writing the notes. And then they're expected to go home, and the schools are literally telling me that the goal is that each of those children spends a minimum of X amount of hours during the week on iReady at home. And it's like, no, actually, my kid spends 0 time on iReady at home because when she comes home, we're spending it together. We're doing stuff. She's in plays, she's in singing lessons, she's in dance classes. We go to the park. I don't want her sitting on a screen.
and then
Let
if
me
you
jump
take
in here
into
for a second.
consideration,
I want to end the meeting officially, and we can continue this discussion. Thanks for coming. See you next week, and let the sauce be with you.